Welcome back to Figure Collecting for Dummy. Today I'm going to take a look at Sentinel Toys Iron Spider. This one is different from the movie version. It got its inspiration from the comics Civil War Iron Spider. Back when Tony gave Peter Parker the suit to pull him to his side. Actually, the company Sentinel Toys is very popular for this android. It can mimic any human pose action possible. It's just amazing. Later on, they bring their technology and design skills to other brands like Iron Man, Mega Man, Ultra 7, and then today, Iron Spider. The key of the design is the artistic and the super articulation. We'll see if it's as good as advertised today. This set comes with a bunch of accessories. We'll take a look at the spider leg first. They have 3 spider legs. Yes, 3 instead of 4 as in the movies. Because in the comics, the Iron Spider only has 3 legs. The paint application is your standard metallic. You don't have a lot of weathering. Some of the joints are gear ratchet joints to help them hold their position. At the end of the claw, they also have this clamp thingy. Supposed to be. You can open it, but it takes some skill because it's very packed tightly. Just give me 1 second to open it. There you go. Then we have 4 pair of hand shapes. First off, we have the fist, painted in metallic red. Then we have the crawling hands. The details are okay, nothing exceptional, just standard. And then we have the web shooting hands, left and right. Nicely painted. And then the relaxed hand. It also comes with a dynamic base stand. Of course, with the title of the character, re-added 1/6 scale Iron Spider. It's very similar to the Hot Toys one. However, the clamp is slightly different design. Okay, you can unscrew it to put it in. It actually it's not a squeeze clamp. It's some mechanic function there. So it takes me a while because it's not in the instruction manual. Basically, you have to push it up and then turn it, and then drop it, and then the position lock in. Okay, so you see how it works? There are also rubber tube on the clamps to prevent damage of the figures. This unique design, later on I'll try to see how good it is. Okay, takes some time to get used to it. Also, the surface is not painted, and I would caution because you can get scratched easily. Then it will not look so good. For the custom, I would say 50-50. Around 50% of it is fabric, synthetic suit, another 50% is metal die-cast. So also, there's a lot of metal parts in this figure as they're metal joints, so it feels more like a 1/6 metal gold, like a Voltron, Robotech, more than so like a action figure. But the paint is nice. The synthetic suit is what you used to from Hot Toys. They got the printed pattern on it, and they have metals on the chest, the wrist, the shoulder, and the leg. There's also metal joints inside, thus they do not use a ratchet joint to hold its shape. It's very firm, steady joints in there. This thing is very heavy. Overall, nice quality. There's also a hip and chest joint. I would have to agree the articulation was pretty good. But however, for each piece you move, you have to move the accommodating piece as well. Otherwise, you might damage the figure. So, first off, most of the joints I suspect are metallic because it's heavy and it's very firm. For example, we take a look at the head sculpt, head joints. Besides the standard 2 points articulation for the neck joint, you take a look at this. Once you tilt the head back, you see that? The gate open. The trap open. You see? Open and close. Although it's very minor details, but it gives you an extra range for your articulation, which is very nice. The shoulder is attached by a ball joint. Just look inside. See that? Basically, you can adjust whichever way you like. That way you can rotate your arm without any hindrance. See, you got a full range of motion. However, be careful because it's still a synthetic suit inside, so don't overstretch it, especially with the underarms. There. You have the standard double elbow joints, and also the wrist can rotate sideways, left way, sideways, left, right. Plus there's another trap on the wrist. You flip it open, That way allow your wrist to go up a little bit more. Like the web shooting action. Although the details are very minor, but it's nice of them to think of it. To the little things that make it better. It's very firm. The joints are very firm. Okay. For the legs, most of it are metal. You can see. Most of it metal, the thigh. And also, you can see the side of the leg is metal is quite high right there. So if you move it directly, you don't get a lot of range. However, you need to work around it. Twist it, turn it a little bit to get your extra range. For the knee, you have the exposed double knee joint. And then the ankle joint, the standard, and then there's toe joint. All the joints are very firm, very good quality. And also, this one raised up to allow your foot to extra motion. See that? However, when you put it down, it automatically goes back down. All the minor things that make them more articulated. In order to apply the spider legs, you need to remove the cover on the back. So basically, you just pull it out and that's it. There's 3 packs in there, 3 holes. Actually, the spider legs, the pack is quite unique. It's a hexagon shape. See? The leg doesn't turn by itself, rather there is a cup inside. The circular, you see that? Once you insert the hexagon, this is the cup that turns to give your leg the motion. Also, when you push it in, make sure you hear the click, otherwise it could fall off easily. After trying the new clamp on the dynamic stand, well, I don't like it that much, because maybe the Spider-Man is too skinny, so it doesn't grab a good hold. Also, you have to push up the figure to push up the mechanics to open and shut the clamp. I would prefer the Hot Toys clamp anytime. After playing with my first Sentinel toys, I believe they deliver in all areas. In terms of aesthetics, form, function, articulation, and the quality and design. However, it's not necessary for all collectors, because first off, the design is a unique design, and also the size is smaller than your standard Hot Toys figures, as you can see against the Spider-Man. Thus, it might not fit properly into your regular 1/6 collection. So, although it's a good figure, it might not be for every collector. Think before you go get it. Although it is essentially a die-cast, it still have share of synthetic suit, just like the Spider-Man. So you still have the same issue with wrinkle, cracking, etc. So you think about that before you decide. And lastly, some collectors were saying, hey, the Infinity Wars Iron Spider should have been a metal suit like Iron Man instead of the fabric. Well, for this Sentinel toy Iron Spider, some of the body parts are actually metal joints. So do you prefer that over the Iron Spider? Well, that's it for today. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.